I'm just going to ask you in the beginning here to set your own intention for the next 90 or 88 minutes, because intention is everything. So let's set it, okay? Let's set the intention to be inspired in the next 87 minutes, to create some new innovation concepts, ideas, strategies, and implementation for your business. So I just want us all to just close our eyes for a moment and take a giant royal deep breath into our belly and hold it for 3 seconds. And then release it. One more big breath. For 3 seconds. And then release it. Okay, now we can actually be here in the present, in the moment, to really level up and learn the 3 levels of a conscious, inspired leadership. And my intention is to support you in every single way I can, that you can rise up to be the leaders that you are meant to be. And I'm so grateful that you are here with all my heart. And I have a quote I'm going to start with today. And this one, there's certain quotes that resonate with your soul, and this one spoke to mine. And it is that genius is not that you're smarter than everyone else. It is that you're ready to receive the inspiration. Albert Einstein said that. So I want to see in the chat who's ready to receive the inspiration today. I want the chat to blow up with yeses. Okay, I want it to come back this way, because energy is a circle, isn't it? And I want to receive when I'm starting here. So thank you. Just bring it on down. And, I want us all to, yes, according to Dina. Yay, Dina. Absolutely. James, you're here. Excellent. Santa Mike is here too. We all have this extraordinary opportunity as entrepreneurs, I believe, to really make a difference in the world and impact people's lives and influence the results that you have in your life by doing that. So, it's really important for us to connect and collaborate here today too. We're going to have an opportunity of 3 breakouts today to have some really deep, meaningful conversation, connection. And I really want you to open your mind today to some new ideas. And I'm going to move to the second slide here. A lot of people here live this way and understand this. What does it mean to live with intention? For those of you who are my clients here, I just am on this constantly because it's the truth, people. We need to set ourselves up to be clear on what we intend. So what does it mean to live with intention? We'll experience our life and business when we, I believe, hold the space for exactly what matters most to us. And we need to be 100% accountable for it all. The good, the challenging, the bad, and the indifferent. Like Kira, I'm looking at you right now, and I loved your presentation at our conference at the Grand Connection. That's what you said, is you need to envelop all of it. You have to take radical responsibility for what is in your life. So I'm going to ask you to make a commitment to live with intention in your business and your life, and be curious about your thoughts, the words that you share, and the deeds that you follow through with. And today we're going to step up, we're going to show up, and we're going to speak up to ask for more business with clarity and commitment and say yes. I also love this quote by Seth Godin. I mean, those of you that have seen him, have read his books, he's a powerhouse. And he comes from such a genuine, real place. I love it. So just read through this quote for a moment and let it just land. You know, to Susan, Jarima, and I, this is what the grand connection is. Bringing valuable connections. A lot of you, it's made a huge difference in your life, having a community that you can call home. A community that you have formed some amazing friendships, strategic alliances. Some of these people have been your clients. Some of these people, you have become a client with their business, vice versa. And you know, it's about not being alone, I think, and doing the work that matters most to you. So we're all in this together. Self-awareness. So for me, you know, I think to be a conscious, inspired leader, we have to tell ourselves the truth. We have to get real. So there's some things that we're really good at. There's some things that we absolutely love to do in our business. And then there's other things where we may have limitations, we may have weaknesses. And we need to create a strategy around all of those aspects. Okay, so to me, that is where you start. That is the first level of conscious leadership. And many of you know this book that I am so passionate about. I have listened to it on Audible at least 5 times. I love, love, love this book. It is called The 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership. The author is Jim Dethmer, Dethmer, 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership. And when I listened to that book, because I listen to it while I hike, the first commitment is self-awareness. And I was like, yay, because it's the truth. We have to look at what is. My mentor of my life was Emma. She gave me this key when I was 18 years old. She told me the key to your dreams, that the key to a fulfilling, joy-filled, meaningful life is to look at what is. Tell yourself the truth. And I'm asking you to do that in your life and your business today as a conscious leader. And to do that, we have to look deeply in the mirror. The second part of it is the strategy. Is we can't do that alone either. So I suggest to invest time, money, and energy into looking at the challenges you have and creating a plan and a strategy to move through those and get on the other side. So I think that's where community comes in. That's where coaching comes in. That's where masterminds come in. That's where master classes come in. So that's the first level that we're going to dive into a little bit today. The second one is creating a plan, to be prepared, to be ready. For some of you, If a wave of business came right now and you received 20 new clients and, 5 new contracts, and you wouldn't be ready for it. How many times have I, over the last 40 years of supporting businesses, people have said, oh, I had this huge wave of business and then I lost it because I wasn't ready. You need to be ready. And that's where you have clarity, conviction, and commitment. And the third level is in regards to the focus of freedom, abundance, action, inspired action, and abundance. So we're going to look at my favorite aspect here next. Is self-awareness is the first. There we are. So Woody Allen, who wasn't necessarily my favorite, but I love that he said this. He said 80% of success is showing up. I love that. You're here. Do you know how many other people said they were here? I think there were 80. I think Marielle said 83 people that registered. And there are 37 here. This means that you're 100% committed to your business because you're showing up. And today I'm going to ask you to step up and speak up. We need to get to work here, people. No more procrastination. No more holding yourself back. How much time do we have left here? We have no idea. We have to get to it. So to me, I love what Brene Brown says there too. The bravest, the most important thing you can do is just show up and look in the mirror deeply. We need to build our muscles of what's happening here. Just wait. There we go. Uh-oh, something else just popped up on my screen here. Okay, we need to build our muscles to be present and in the moment, because that's the only place we can function from. So we need to, what I call, let go to lead. And I love this phrase. At the Grand Connection, we call it grand giving. The truth is, we can only keep what we give. I'm going to rephrase that. What we give is all we get to keep. That's the truth. So let's just talk about thinking above the line. This is my favorite thing in the world. I have to tell you, Emma, this is what Emma taught me without a chart. So I spent decades creating this chart into a complex aspect, and then I brought it back to a simplicity. I think of this every minute of every day, every week, every month. It is how I make every single choice in my life and my business, is I check in. And I am 100% accountable for the results in my business and my life. I think this is how you say yes to vitality. People say to me, oh, how do you have so much energy, Carol? Where does it come from? Like, it is a decision to honor my mind, my body, and my spirit. It is to be bold and courageous, to think above the line, and be curious every moment when I'm present and experiencing the moment as to what can be, not what has been. To me, energy is everything. When I have my first waking moments, I check in with my energy. So I'm going to give you a few antidotes to thinking below the line here. But I want you to realize that this is the foundation of your business success. I have coached a lot of people for a long time, and I have taught many corporations and led many executive leaders over the years. And when you get this, you will change your results. I guarantee it. You will experience your business with more joy, more purpose, and more passion. We need to take risks, and we need to risk forward. Okay, me doing this PowerPoint thing, technology thing, is me risking forward. I kind of like it. I do. I think this set up, and I can still see you, and I'm happy. And so I'm risking forward here. I made a decision to expand my comfort zone. And that's what I'm going to asking you to do. And know this. Now, this one hit me between the eyes a few years ago, and I went, wow, that every single thing in your business, what's working, what isn't working, is for you. It's for you. You think, well, no, it can't be. I don't have any clients. This is the challenge I'm facing in my business. So I'm asking you to take radical responsibility for the results you have in your business. And also, the phrase that I always share is simplify to secure your success. Less is more. And what matters most to you? Focus on that. The other phrase I want to bring to you right now is the other one that I spent a year focused on, and I still continue to do this, is let go to lead. This is the essence of conscious, inspired leadership. Let go to lead. Let go of the past. Release distractions. Oh my goodness, people, I could be in your head and know that you distract yourself way too much rather than focused energy on what matters most. So here's the truth. We make a decision. Okay, so today I'm asking you, make a decision to be all you can be and rise up to be the leader that you were meant to be. That's what I'm doing. I invite you to come along for the ride with me. It's a good one, right, Susan? That's what Susan and I are doing at the Grand Connection too. So it's a decision, but you have to decide, define, and declare the vision of your business, because that is above the line. Oh, where did I go? Oh, I'm only that big. So, okay, it's above the line. Look for the good. Look for the opportunity everywhere. You know, this is a global marketplace right now. I have to tell you, in the last 3 years since COVID, it has been the biggest blessing for Susan and I. We have met some of the biggest leaders around the world. And we were just two little businesses doing our business over the last, 3 decades or whatever. And now our whole entire world has changed. I mean, Permelia, that's the same with you. When you decided to create this international institute of health and wellness, your vision and dream expanded. So I'm asking each person here to dream a little bit bigger. In a minute, I'm going to ask you to share in a breakout room. what your vision is going to be for the next 3 years. But I'm asking you right now to level up your commitment and your choice to make a bigger difference in the world, because the world needs us right now more than they ever have. And we have to get out of our own way. And we have to learn to lead. See, above the line is learning. Below the line is procrastination, confusion, being stuck. Every one of us has an opportunity each moment to change our minds. What do they say about women? Women, they're just always changing their mind. How absolutely fabulous. But all of us need to. And we need to be consciously moving forward. Not looking to the past about what hasn't been and what didn't work. We need the number one aspect is your location. Ask yourself this question. Where am I right now? What am I thinking? What am I imagining? What are my mental pictures? What am I saying out loud? What are the words I'm using? Does this add to my business and add to my life, or does it take away? Change your mind instantly. Watch the miracles and magic happen when you do that. It's 100% commitment though, people. And that's where a community, I think, is let me know when I'm speaking even for a second against myself. Because that stops the manifestation process, whether you believe in God, whether you believe in source, whether you believe in a higher power or the universe. We attract to us what we think about, what we focus on, what we feel, what we see, what we imagine. That's what we get. Fact. So it's time to level up and discipline and risk forward to get those magnificent rewards of success and prosperity and plentiful abundance. So I'm just letting you know also, this is a conditioned experience. Over time, you get stronger. It's like a muscle. It's practice. It's consciousness. It's being aware and this pulling yourself back to center. You feel yourself going off, pulling yourself back to center. And this is where support team comes in dramatically. You need a support team. You need a dream team, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But they will remind you of your own truth about what matters most to you in business. That's where I love coaching. I love coaching purpose-driven entrepreneurs that just need to be brought back to center, that just need the reminder of what is most important to move forward with confidence and conviction and commitment. I'm on a mission to release all fear from business leaders. That's what conscious, inspired leadership is. No fear, no doubt, constant movement forward, being in the flow of serving from your highest self, releasing all judgment, all blame, all resentment, extinguished, gone. Because that takes away from your energy, that takes away from your experience of success. I guarantee you that. So let's all level up. Let's all open our minds. Let's be curious. Let's plan with purpose. And let's make this commitment. If anything happens, any challenge, any obstacle, that I will immediately resource a solution and waste no time at all without finding a solution. That's my commitment. So I want to know in the chat who's committed to increase the percentage of time in your thoughts, in what you imagine, and what you say out loud to be above the line, to level up that percentage of time, because it takes time to condition yourself to live and lead above the line. Always excellent, 100%. Yay! And yep. Yes, absolutely. And we need each other. We really do. So thank you for that. Okay, so let's move to the next thing. Okay, and here we go. It's very, very, very important for you to honor yourself. It's what Carol Metz-Murray said. It's what Nadine said. It's what Radhavee said. Because we need to let go to lead, like I said, but we need to release the resistance to be successful. I suggest to erase and let go on a gradual basis that negative self-talk. Stop complaining. No matter what's happening, do not give it any energy at all. And absolutely no gossip, ever. Does this add to my life or take away? That just takes away. And the draining tasks that you have, the ones that you really just don't like doing, hire a virtual assistant. They can be your virtual assistant angel to save you. That's what mine's done for me. And surround yourself with people that lift you up, that encourage you. And that's what the Grand Connection is about for Susan and I. This is the other big piece for me. So self-awareness, yes. We need to build the dream. We have to be prepared and planned for that success wave when it is going to arrive. This is my favorite quote. Well, I have many, but one of my favorites is, and here's the truth, it costs nothing to dream and everything not to. So just let that land for a moment. I think a lot of eager entrepreneurs spend too much time focusing on what isn't working rather than building the dream, getting ready, preparing, planning, creating the strategy, the implementation, and the action. So you have to know your reason to expand out of where you are to where you want to be. You have to know your why. And this is a big question. You know, Simon Sinek wrote that book about why, and it's so powerful because unless we resonate deeply with our reason, we will not step up. We will not step out. We will not risk forward. We have to have a big enough reason, whether it's your family, whether it's to make a bigger impact in the world and you know that you are the person to do that, whether it's the environment, it's exactly what Hope has just said, whether it's health and wellness, like there's a lot of people in our community, it's the same, but you have to know what you stand for and why you're doing it, because that will inspire you to take consistent action to build your business. Because, you know, the world needs us more right now than ever before, I believe. And you need a big vision and you need to be accountable to build that. So we're going to pop in a moment back into another breakout room, a short one, and it's only going to be 5 minutes, this one. But I want you to think about this, and I'm going to ask you to get your pens out and your pieces of paper ready to write. I want you to experience this. all my clients, I get them to think about this. And it's very important to explore your vision for 3 years from now. So July 10th, 2026. I mean, oh my goodness. Doesn't that sound so far away? It isn't. So how are you serving in your business? Who are your ideal clients? How much financial abundance will you be receiving? Will it include travel? Yes. What administrative support will you need and receive? Who's on your dream team of supporting you with your marketing, with your operations, with your finance, with your systems? How much freedom do you want in your business? Who are your strategic alliances, power partners that you are aligning with? What are the programs, packages that you will be presenting? Will it be online as well as in person? Will it be in conferences? In the 40 years I've been supporting businesses, what I see in the largest percentage is people have not designed, defined, or declared the vision yet. And when you do, and you know your reason why to build it, you will get over yourself. Because we are the only thing in the way of the success of our business. I will tell you straight goods, and that is the truth. Because opportunity is everywhere right now, more than it ever has been. I believe this whole journey we've been through, COVID, either got us to be braver, more courageous, and eager to grow our business, or we've declined and gone below the line into doubt, fear, procrastination, confusion. So you're going to go into a breakout room right now. And I want you to share with the group the elements of your vision in the next 3 years. It's going to be a quickie. And also, I sent out a sheet, and if you haven't done it yet, I'll have Marielle put it into the chat. It's your core values sheet. Let's see if I can do this. It's a whole sheet that I've done that's fillable on Google Docs that talks about your core values. And for those of the people here who are my clients, you know how passionate I am about core values, because these are the roots in how you make decisions. This is what you stand for in your business. I'm just going to quickly share with you, I have an incredible mastermind starting on August the 28th. We have a commitment to eliminate the confusion and get focused. And that's what we will do with this mastermind, to be prepared and get ready. There are really 2 aspects to this mastermind. I have something I have created called the Inspired Business Blueprint with 4 stages here. And also we are going to follow this amazing book, The 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership. We are going to go through the commitments too. It is so powerful. So we're going to focus on that. So be planning with purpose, renewed perspective, thinking and living above the line with intentions and inspired action. And you'll receive the support you need to succeed. Learn the business side of the business with the roadmap. We're going to meet every Monday morning, starting August 28th from 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's 12 Eastern. And we will have accountability pods that will transfer and switch up every couple of months. So we're going to meet for 4 months. And I have a 15% discount for people here today. And it's good until the 31st of July. So Marielle will put that into the chat, and we start on August 28th until January. So this is a great opportunity for you to get clear, to build those big business dreams and profits. And I welcome you to come.
I just wanted to make a comment about, well, first of all, how much I love you and how wonderful you are as a business coach. And for those of you who don't know, Carolyn was my business coach for probably 2.5 years. And when that last exercise that we did, where you really put together, either you wrote it down or you had a vision as to where you want to be in 3 years. She asked me that question 2 years ago when we first started working together. And I was like, it was 2021. And I was like, just trying to get out of 2021, Carolyn. And she's like, no. And I have to say, and this is what I wanted to say, how not only value, but just how powerful it is when you actually make that commitment as to where you want to be in 3 years, then it becomes real for you. So I put numbers together. My 3 years is going to be next year, but I could add a few more. So I might have made it bigger now. So anyway, just wanted to say that.
Thank you. Thank you. And, we don't have to do this alone. That's where I love supporting people to define, design, and declare that vision and make it happen. Because, Hermelia, you are changing the world right now in more meaningful ways. So that's what it takes. So thank you. Thank you very much. So here's the last piece I want to deposit with you today is you got to build your dream team. You got to build the dream and you have to build the team. This can be done easily and effortlessly. I suggest to put a line down your page. Here's another follow through. On the left-hand side of the page, write down what you love to do in your business. Like for me right now, this is what I love to do. I love to see your faces. I love to see your lights come on. I love that I have this honor and opportunity to support, guide, and teach and inspire you right now. I mean, this is truly what I love. But you have to decide what you love to do in your business and keep creating that list on the left-hand side. When you're lifted up in energy, when you are inspired, when you really experience that gratitude for serving people, keep that list going on the left-hand side of your page. On the right-hand side, document specifically everything you do that drains you. The things that are hard, the things that just, do I have to do this again? This takes forever. You have to analyze that list and find out if those things are important or not. And the things that are still important that you don't want to do, that's what you let go and pass the torch to your dream team. Whether that be administrative support, whether that be marketing support, whether that be sales strategies support. The truth is that you're meant to really rise up to be the leader you're meant to be here. And you have to let go of the things that are not working. And then set, intentions and guidelines around that when you release the responsibility. So these 3 words above my head right now, I resonated with for a whole year. It says ask, allow, and receive. See, most of us don't ask for what we want. Most of us don't allow that support to happen, let alone receive it and accept it. So I'm asking you right now, be willing to let go to lead. Define your intentions with your core values connected to your goals in your business. I want to invite you to join me at my mastermind on August 28th. And the link will be in the chat. Marielle will drop it in there again. come with me on this journey for 4 months to really understand the business side of the business and level up above the line to live and lead as a conscious, inspired business leader and be accountable. I welcome you. And we meet on Monday mornings, every Monday morning, except for holidays, from 9 till 10. So the progression builds on itself, and miracles and magic will happen in your business, and so will the results. Thank you very much for being here. I'm super thrilled that you made the commitment to be here for an hour and a half. And I want to thank Susan and Marielle here from the Philippines for helping me with the breakout rooms and dropping things in the chat. So I thank you with all my heart for being here, and I welcome you to the Grand Connection. If you have not been, Susan will put something in the chat there for you, grandconnection.ca. We welcome you to our community. A lot of people here are from our community. We are caring, big-hearted, serving businesses that focus on grand giving to connect, create opportunities together, and of course, collaborate. Thank you.